Okay, ladies, I'm coming in right quick to have a conversation with you guys. I want to talk about insurance and the importance of it, how you get it, what's the protocol, um, and all those types of things. Ladies, as you begin to get older, you begin to see some things differently. You look at the mistakes that you made. And one thing about me, I'm very observant. I'm very observant. I think it has a lot to do with my zodiac, though, because I am a Virgo. I'm very analytical. I'm very observant. And I'm inaudible, meaning, whereas when I hear something, I retain it. And if I see it and hear it, it's locked in. It's just locked. And I want to come in and I want to talk about this topic because it is very, very important. Very important. And let me tell you why. Well, before I go into telling you why, because the why is going to be like crystal clear and obvious. But, from watching so many things and watching, what you guys put out and watching the relationships of others and my family members and so many different things and just, other people's lives and all that kind of stuff. When my friend passed last month, it woke something up in me. It truly had. Because, wait a minute, where's my lip stuff at? When I begin to talk and begin to talk a lot, I need Misty Blue. And my lips begin to get dry. Okay. This is very important. So allow me to take my time. When my friend passed, and then I talked to his wife and they're trying to get the money and stuff together to get his services and things paid for. It spearheaded something in me. I immediately called the insurance company, made an appointment to come down and to inquire about insurance. Of course, being a wife, I have insurance on my husband. But I won't say of course because I'm certain that there's quite a bit of women that do not. Okay? Um, and don't know, the ins and outs on insurance, the different types of insurance, and all those kinds of things. Let me go back. I used to watch Susie Orman. She is a financial advisor. Okay, when she used to come on the Oprah Winfrey show, and I was so moved by her intellect. That's one thing about me. I know I talk real raggedy, real raw, and all that kind of stuff, but I'm a very smart lady. I really, really am. And I like to position myself around people that I can learn something from. I don't like to be in the company of individuals that I cannot learn something from. Not to say that I have to be around scholars. That's not it. Now, whether or not you got street knowledge, you can cook very well. I can learn some culinary skills from you. Um, Hell, you graduated from such and such. You're a doctor. You're an attorney, or whatever the case. I like to position myself because they. Have you ever heard of a stimulation and association work hand in hand? Yeah. And it's like I assemble myself around people, not only, motherfuckers that just, when they take their ties and they extra shit off, they talk the same way I talk, but there's also a time and place. I talk like this because, hey, I'm at home. I do majority of my taping here at home. If it's not at this home, it's at Kenny's home. So I don't have to have a filter. I don't have to be on some, you know, white collar, this and that. I don't have to do that because I'm at home. And so, bottom line is, I know I'm getting ready to get all over the place, get extra wordy and all that other shit. Bottom line is, ladies, we need to talk about insurance. And you need to get insurance in place if you have children, if you have a husband, if you have a business partner, if you have a significant other, whatever. You need to have insurance in place. Okay? Hold on. Tony, come here, please. You need to have insurance in place. What you looking for?
Boots.
I don't know. Maybe Sebastian took them. You know, Sebastian will take your shoes and run off with them. Look under the couch. Look under the couch in the den and see. Will you get ready to go right now? So what you want to do? How you want to do this?
I'm ready to go. I reach out to
Okay. I think it's at 11. Anyway, you have to have some insurance in place, family. And this is a talk that you need to have. And I was reading the messages on that video that I did last week because it was not it was a slip of the tongue for me to give mention about the insurance because that's my own personal business, okay? But being that the cat was let out of the bag and some of you guys caught it and then you guys begin to ask questions about it and then you guys were commenting about it in the comments amongst yourselves and you guys were commenting with me excuse me. Then some of you guys went onto my Facebook and was inboxing me about insurance and and all that kind of stuff. So that brought me to this place where I need to discuss this and the importance of it. Now, it was one person left a comment and said, well, Tony, you put in a video sometime back that a man is supposed to provide, protect, and prepare. Tony does that, but does Kenny do that? I'm paraphrasing exactly what this person said. I don't even know if this is a male or female or anything. I didn't take the comment off because I felt like the comment was somewhat valid. And that was probably a comment that other people probably wanted to know. But just, well, I don't want to ask that because she's going to block me from her channel and she's going to erase my comment. I only block and erase comments off of my things that are condescending. Let me make that crystal clear. If you try to come for me on some undercut and shit, I'm not going to entertain that shit. I'm going to block your ass and I'm going to take your shit off my channel and that's it and that's all. Moving the fuck right along. Period. Period. Okay? There's no waiver. There's none of that. I'm blocking your ass. You will not be able to see no more of this. And you're out of here. Period. Okay? But that comment, I felt like it was somewhat valid, though I did answer her or him. And I said, yes, Kenny does do that for me. And when I came to him about getting insurance, right off the top, he was like, wait a minute, what the fuck that, what? Because most motherfuckers will that constantly, watch Snapped and follow Lifetime movies and things of that nature. And I have to say that I won't say it's total ignorance. I won't say that. I just say that it's a lack of knowledge. It's a lack of knowledge. And some people feel like, oh, shit, that means you could pump this motherfucker off and shit, you paid. And then I hear somebody else put a comment on there and said, the person is not good enough to make you their wife, but you let it rain at their passing. And I thought that was a pretty interesting fucking comment to make. It was rather interesting. Okay. Now, let me fast forward. last night I watched the reunion show, part two of The Housewives. And, I have a heart for Mimi. A lot of you guys don't like her, and a lot of you guys probably look at her as she's weak and she's this and she's that and whatever. All these different things that I hear about her. And I just find it to be real fucked up. I really, really do, because women tend to forget the perils that they went through with the man that they're with now or the man that they were once with. They tend to forget about that when they find themselves in a union that fits. It's like, okay, she's stupid, she's this, she's that, she's this, she's this. The only thing I can say is I hope she has some insurance. That's all I can say. Because a lot of times, we make babies with another. And it's not my position to say that you're doing it out of sequence or it's right or wrong or whatever the case. But now, be it that it's the case, now a child has been produced. Okay. Now you don't have the backing of saying that you're his wife. You get this name that I cannot stand, which is called baby mama. I fucking hate that. It's the attachment to it. It sounds so, I don't want to say urban, I don't want to say hood, but I can't do nothing but call it for what the fuck it is. When you, well, that's my baby mama, or that's my baby daddy, it just sounds so, oh my God, it sounds horrible. It sounds horrible. And the reason why it has an urban attachment to it is because a lot of other races don't use that. They call it what it is. Okay, that's Caroline's mother. That's Bridget's mom. They don't say, oh, that's my baby mama. It sounds horrific. And I would really wish. Well, I guess some people, just like I say, nigga, I bet motherfuckers probably find that to be just as horrific as when I call out nigga, because nigga to me is like an adjective. It doesn't mean nothing. It don't have no race to it. It ain't none of that. So, the same way some people probably feel when I say that or say motherfucker, because motherfucker to me is also an adjective. It's just describing anything to me. It ain't got nothing. It just is what it is. So I guess when people use the term baby mama and all that kind of stuff, it don't really mean nothing to them. It's just, is what it is or whatever. Well, anyway, when I look at Mimi, my only hope is that she has some insurance. All those ladies on there have insurance. And I feel like this right here. If you're giving your body to another, you're giving your body, your time. Even if you're a business partner, you're giving your time to the business. It's an investment, so to speak. When you're business partners and things of that nature, you're putting out money and all these kinds of things. It's a business transaction. It's part of business. And it's the same when you're in a relationship. And God forbid, I won't say God forbid, but just in the event that you guys decide to make children and you're not married, what do you have other than this child? Because, hey, he could walk away from you, pick up with the next chick, take on her kids, take care of them like they're his, and leave you holding the bag and the diapers of a child that you guys seemingly had together, and you guys assumed at that time that we're going to be together forever, and I love you, and oh, you my boo, and all that. I hate that bullshit too. But, what do you have? I mean, I understand a lot of these cats aren't the marrying type. They're not the marrying type. Why? Because they don't have to be. Is women willing to do everything for them, to them, all that, and they don't have to be married. So why get married when they don't have to? They don't have to. These dudes, they don't have to do all that no more. So it's like, why make you my wife when hell I can have you and her too, and possibly have both of y'all bitches in the bed together? I ain't got to do all that shit. Why? And then you left holding the bag. In the event that this man leaves, goes to another woman, he go to jail, or he passes. What do you have? What can you walk away with and say, okay, I put in all this time, effort, money, body, pussy, whoop, 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 fed, cooked, this, whoop, dot, 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 baby, boop, dot, dot. All this shit. And this motherfucker take off and leave. And then what do you have? You have nothing. Nothing. Okay? Baby mama shit, that don't give you no perks. You know, just like a man that I deem to be, close, had passed yesterday. Now I don't know if Omarosa had insurance on Michael or not. It ain't none of my business, no goddamn way. I would hope she did. You know what I'm saying? They made a baby and all that other kind of stuff. My hope is that they did, that she did. But if she did not, it's all bad. You understand me? Because then therefore, in the event of somebody's passing, if you weren't never the wife, then okay, well, who's the next of kin? Does they have children and all that other stuff? They look past you. You're nothing. You're nothing. That baby mama shit is out the door. It's nothing. Okay? So you need to get something that at the end of the day, motherfuckers is gonna look at you besides just being the baby mama. They're gonna look at you as a goddamn it, you know what, this motherfucker right here, yeah, she this and that, but this bitch is smart as hell. Yeah, she might be hood and she might be this and that, but guess what? That bitch took care of her business. She was a business woman. Okay? Now, if this man is able to talk you out of your panties, talk his ass on down into the insurance company and have him go ahead on a sign. Because yes, he has to sign for that if he's not your spouse. If he's not your spouse, then yes, he needs to sign that insurance. You can't go in there and fraudulently forge this and that. You can't just give them some information. I was reading the comments and, some people were saying, oh, well, all you need is some information about them. No, I don't know what insurance company that is. And I say if you're going to get some insurance, get a reputable insurance company as your backing. You want something like AAA or Allstate or State Farm or Farmers Insurance or something like that. You don't want to just want to get Guadalupe's insurance and shit like that. I don't even get that shit on my car. That bullshit insurance, I don't fuck with that. Because if something go down, they want to fight you tooth and nail to honor the claim. I don't want to do that all like that. God damn it, if I get insurance and I'm paying you and all that other kind of shit and something happened to my ride, I'm going to need y'all to go ahead on and kick in. Period. That's it. I don't want no back and forth, no none of that and verify and all that other shit. No. And reputable insurance companies don't put you through such bullshit. They just go ahead and handle that and that's it. They cut your check. So, once again, I say that to say, ladies, you need to, certain things you just need to get in order and you need to get in place. And insurance is definitely one of them. Okay? Now, as a mother, as a wife, I have that business taken care of. Not only that, I also need to get a revocable trust. I need a will and a revocable trust. A will is good, yes, but a revocable trust is the top, that's the biggest you can get, okay? To my understanding, to my knowledge, is when you have a revocable trust. And what a revocable trust is, it overrules everything. It has all your terms, conditions, wishes, all that last testament, all that shit on what's going to happen once you die. In the state here of California, if you have over $50,000 worth of assets, meaning cars, house, jewelry, clothing, stocks, bonds, CD accounts, and retirements, and IRAs, and all these, all those different things. And if your worth is over $50,000, you do real good with getting a revocable trust. That's one thing I don't have that I need, like yesterday, to have in place for my children. Okay? Now, in the event of my passing, my husband will be the point of contact that they would want to talk to. Kenny gets no perks. They don't give a damn. Oh, y'all been together for how long? None of that. All that shit's thrown out of the water. It's thrown out of the water, and he will be left holding the bag of feelings because hey, he cannot make any decisions to my burial. He cannot make any decisions on whether or not a plug is pulled or not. He has none of that. Okay. Now, it's certain things that you need to have in your portfolio. Your children's social security cards, their birth certificates, your deed to your home or your rental agreement, your insurance policies, your wills, revocable trusts, your bank statements and bank accounts, um, all of your banking information, all these things you need to have in your portfolio. And that is what it's called, okay? Now, if you've been in a relationship with a man a considerable amount of time, if you've spent some time together, or if you've lived with each other from the beginning, then yes, that throws out that 2, 3, 4, 5 year thing. That throws that out. Okay? If you guys start living together, yeah, you look real good with going down there and getting some insurance on his ass. Okay? You look real good by doing that. Because if in the event something happens, this man owe you, I don't know, whatever your income bracket is and whatever it is that you can afford to lend him, more times than not, we women have lent our dude some money or whatever. You know? Um, Done something for him. He's done something for you. You know, it goes both ways. Not just women getting insurance on their dude getting insurance on their chicks as well. It goes both fucking ways. Because shit can happen at the drop of a dime. We know that. I've had some of the closest people I know have passed around me. And it's like, it gives me more reason to believe that I'm here for some type of purpose. To be at the brink of death and to come back twice, I am here for a reason. And it's bigger than what I know. You know what I'm saying? And so with that, you know, yes, we better get some insurance on that ass. So I opened that up. Yes, I have insurance on Tony, Kenny, my children, my home, my cars, all those things. I have insurance on that. If in the event something happens, then therefore I need to go. Let me holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Here's my policy. Handle that. It isn't about making it rain, as some motherfucker just decided to come in on and say, "Oh, well, you making it rain on somebody's death and all that other kind." No, it's not about none of that. It's about being smart and being about your business. Is what the fuck that is. You know, I mean, and it's a trip because so many women feel like, oh wow, shit, all I did was gave up some ass. I didn't give up no money. Excuse me, that's worse than giving up money. When you gave up your ass to somebody, when you broke off a piece of pussy to a man, nigga, that's bad. And you get nothing in return. It's not about being a hoe. Let's make this crystal clear. You know, it's not about any of that. It's about being smart though. And if you've invested time, space, place, money, pussy, all this with somebody, yes, you need to take care of that business. And if they love you enough and they understand it, because a lot of people don't understand the reason behind insurance. A lot of people feel like, oh, well, shit, I ain't gonna get that bitch no insurance because shit, now she can have me bumped off. That means, you know, basically, you know, have you killed. But here on the West Coast, a lot of us say get bumped off, get blasted on, that type of shit. Anyway, but nonetheless, you know, a lot of people feel like, oh, okay, this motherfucker got insurance on me, so now my ass gonna come up missing. Now this gonna happen to me. Oh, they're gonna put something in my food. Oh, this, that, and this. Excuse me. No, not in my particular case. I don't know what other women, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But you know, I would like to believe that a lot of people value their lives and their relationship with others. I love being a mother. I love my children. I don't want to be away from them. So to bump a motherfucker off is something that's not even something I even think about. I don't even think about no shit like that. That's not even part of who I am. It's not even part of, it ain't even part of my thought process. And I would like to believe that it's, the same amongst a lot of women, you know. And a lot of women, like this motherfucker was talking about snapped and all that other kind of shit. That shit was just so, it was juvenile to me. Because I don't live my life as a Lifetime movie. I love Lifetime. I feel like I got a hell of a script for them, based on the things that have transpired in my life. Hell yeah, I can write a book. But it's never been to the point where I'm ready to bump your ass off because you cheated on me. I'm ready to do this and that because you done that to me. It's never been that deep for me. I guess because I want to live. I love my freedom. I love what I have, and I don't want that compromise. So let's just throw that out there. But I know that for women to talk about insurance with a man, right off the top, oh, you ain't getting no insurance on me. Oh, hell no, you. And sometimes you have to open that up so that he feel comfortable enough to where you say, well, baby, we need to get some insurance. I'll sign for you and you sign for me. And what it is basically saying that I'm serious about you. I'm serious about what we have. And basically that's it. I'm serious about you, and I'm serious about what we have, and we're just simply taking care of business and being smart. I want to provide something for you in the event of my passing, and that's what Ken told me. Is like, if in the event, babe, when I pass, I want to leave you something. So basically, that's him, preparing and providing for me.